Getting comfy.
Mic down here. All right. Where to start on a patch day like today? Let's go to Old Charlian. Actually, no. I want to start relics. All right, time to start the insanity. Byleth, I have a new lead, and just as I promised, you're first to know. Before we get into the details, though, I should give you back your soul container. I gave it a good scrub first, of course. Being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odors. There, now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashi going to give me back my soul container? I wasn't even thinking about that. Now as for the lead I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found an article on alien abduction. The way it was described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. It even had a little diagram for a man swimming in midair. Anyways, the authors seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon. Why does she sound like the kind of rubbish that they're very in truth? Sorry, I'm calling you out. That's because it is. You remember Dorian, the editor in briefs. He was the one who wrote it. And he plans on doing research for the next edition of the moon itself. Apparently, there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. Know it like the back of your hand, I bet. Uh-huh. I thought so. It would be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? We shouldn't go so quickly. Nonsense. Go around losing man who sees aliens. To the moon! No holds bars. I'm ready to go. Let the madness begin. Right, I'll start packing my bags. I don't know what the weather is like on the moon, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly last time I was there. When was she to Garlemald? Did we go to Garlemald in the last quest chain? I don't remember. Oh, wrong quest. That's the one from last patch that I have not finished yet, so I've been pushing it off. Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. I sure hope this lunar gate is close. The Tower of Babel, you mean the big spiky spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. Be all the way over there. Hell yeah. Just cruising on my bike, baby. Motherfucking warrior of justice, a dark knight. So cool. Geez, I wonder where the quest step is. So, this thing will send us up to the moon just like that. Courage, Nashu. Let's watch some wackiness. Though Hildebrand isn't involved, so it won't be pure wacky. It might be a little silly. The world is in grave danger. The people deserve to know. I have to reach the moon so I can expose the truth. Oh, it's the lunatic. As I have explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, but you are not. Ah, you're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. Nah, she's just a pretty bun girl. What in blazes are you talking about? I'm Dial Maston, born and raised. Oh, look, it's Dorian, the editor in briefs. That's Dalian, editor-in-chief. Thank you very much. And you were friends of the abducted, I believe? Violet, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance? No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't think so. He doesn't seem the kind of company a hero like you would keep. But Violet, aren't you forgetting that whole conversation we had with Dorian back in Razahan? Violet? As in Violet Eisner, slayer of gods, savior of Ishgard, liberator of the provinces, stealer of pants? How did I fail to recognize such an unbelievably famous individual? As a champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. We cannot let your comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you, and the world needs my next article. Let the lunatic through, I guess, before he starts telling us about the latest post on InfoWars. I need to fix the brightness on my monitor real quick. I got the window open. I can barely see. Oh, there we go. Now I can see what's going on. And you believe he was taken to the moon? Well, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so I'll grant him special dispensation to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nethergate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together. Don't you thrust anything near me, weirdo. And though I trust the fates about as much as I trust that obliviously compromised gate guard, I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Oh, the moon is just as white and shiny up close. But not made of cheese, and no sign of Inspector Hildebrand either. So, we've already arrived. The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. We must sneak in and blow the lid on their invasion plans. Looks like Dorian has a lead. Come on, we should follow him. Oh, he's gonna come and bother these wonderful peeps. Aliens? Honest to God's aliens. I never expect them to be so tall. Or so small and bunny-like. Welcome. If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. That voice speaking inside my head. I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me? Are you all right there, friend? Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learned it from your Charlian collaborators, I wager. Don't think you'll fool me with, with your adorable bunny nose and silken ears. I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men. You're one of Arianji's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure who or what put such odd ideas into your companion's head, but would you mind setting him straight for me? Loports are not invaders, although their adorableness does belittle their capacity for shenanigans. This diet attempts to make us live off carrots alone, notwithstanding. This one. They got to you, didn't they? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard the rumors about the disbanded Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret that it may pull our leaders' strings from the shadows. Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander Byleth and this lovely bunny any longer. You better not, libel them neither. We actually came in search for Inspector Hildebrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around, would you? I'm afraid I've seen neither. Long was it a duty to keep watch, but the need for constant vigilance has since ended. I have grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the Loports have observed this man or his abductor? I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you over to Bestway Burrows, and you can ask them about it yourself? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please lead the way. If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend here. Ta-ta. So many bunnies. I take offense to that. Oh, the weirdo was right here in front of me. I didn't even realize. They can build a forward base on this scale. Then what hope does mankind have against them? Oh, for the love of carrots. This is not a military operation. Do you see any cannons or assault craft? We haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whoever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now. Right then, let's get on with the investigation. Noshim dealer now accompanying you. Look, they even have an aetheryte here. An aetheryte, a convenient tool for meeting with their Charlian co-conspirators, no doubt. Oh, they'll tell you aetherites were an Allegan invention, but it's really just one of the many alien technological secrets revealed in exchange for their undying loyalty. Link pearls, too. Be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charlians are always listening. Over here? Oh, I often stretch my legs out there under the stars, but I can't say I notice anything out of the ordinary. Sorry. Not to worry. We'll try our luck elsewhere. Thank you. Furry-faced liars, a lot of them. They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft. Core, that's a big fan. It must get hot in here. A propulsion engine, of course. This is no mere moon. You know, the satellite upon which we stand was never a natural celestial body, right? It is a grand fabrication of the ancients. They were in contact with the aliens even back then, but the purpose of their ambitious construction has eluded us until now. It's obvious that the moon is a colossal starfaring vessel. Good job, Poindexter. Oh, ever since we built the Excitron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend a bit more detail? Well, he's very gentlemanly and dapper, if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though their fashion sense can be a bit, eclectic. New word for me. Our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in that crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere as we speak, enduring unspeakable experiments. From what I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master, and all these smaller xeno bunnies are artificial life forms created to serve as minions in his armies. Their harmless appearance is part of the strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap. They take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves. Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nibbled to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies doesn't sound like a bad way to go. Yeah, if I mount up, do they still follow me? I remember during the... Oh, did they just appear next to me? Oh, I can mount up. All good in the hood. I guess there's no need for me to be on Bard anymore. Need a drink. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid. But I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Melatorium. I presumed it was just some Allegan relic or new species of floating jellyfish. I didn't think too much of it. Oh, don't let him wander off. Cor, now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. What's this then? A pod for growing new xeno bunnies? They must plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. Ah, how could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears. They're psychic wave generators. They lure people close with their precious little faces and then bam, brainwashed. I figured it all out, alien scum, and once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha! What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right. Let's get out there and find that flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Wait, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing xeno bunnies. Oop, I'm not on auto. Run. Oops, I passed it. We're talking about tomatoes in the chat. This is a long cutscene, I can already tell. Probably means it's a good one. I'm looking for the flying object. Is it flying or is it landed? That's the real question. Oh, she's talking with the dog. Now she was romping around with Argos, already forgetting why she was out here. Oh, I didn't mean to click again. Free me. There's a lunar tender way over there. Oh, it's flying by. I saw its shadow. Is there a little Lalafell? Simp. Stalker. Ah, there it is. And there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. Let the insanity begin. We did it, Byleth. We found the Expector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such a callous and physically implausible fate. What? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field of planted Hildebrands? Well, well, what a delightful surprise to see you here, wherever here happens to be. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir. The same could be said for you, my good man. Oh no, they're all gonna sprout out and just start flexing in a circle, and we'll never know. Is this an extemporaneous gentleman's club? If I may be so bold as to join you. Oh, this is like some weird fantasy for Nashu. Nashu freaky. What in the name of the occult is happening here? I don't know if my mic picked up the car honking outside. Might have to close my window. Where did they all come from? They're phantom Hildebrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp cats. Give me their Hildebrands clones. I'm gonna say this one. This one's funny. Imposters, you mean? Oh, is there an imposter amidst us? Don't worry. I know just how to find the real Inspector. Gonna throw bombs. 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 Cease and desist, Nashu. Use your powers of deduction and not destruction. They're also authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. Throw the bomb at him. Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. The one and only. I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd. I think you will find that I am the original Hildebrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildebrand. As am I. Could it be that we are all Hildebrand? How positively marvelous! I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Manderville men can. I'm assuming that it's more of those cute little aliens, like, turning into him, or pretending to be him. What manner of waking nightmare is this? There are projections? Oh, it's so cute. That's totally gonna be a minion from the end of this quest chain, and I can't wait. Little scribble eyes. Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildebrand Maximilian Manderville. And this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo Poo. Oh, so cute. Another alien species! Like an actual alien. Yeah, of course. You're building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe we've had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the immaculable Master Poo Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. Okay, I see that. Then, what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Hey, that Echo. It's been a minute. Oh, what a charming little rascal you are. An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance? Oh, poo poo, poo poo poo, poo 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 poo. Poo poo. Ah, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo Poo. Ahem. Might I inquire as to our current whereabouts? I've been recently reunited with Nashu and Byleth, and would greatly appreciate it if you could convey me back to my prior location. Splendid! Full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady on now. This is not what I had in mind. My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world can never safely contain so much pure Mandervillian magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? Oh, that one accepted his fate. Uh-oh. One got away. Oh gods, no, not like that. Mummy! Thus I have concluded that Master Poo Poo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here and have him clean our Manderville multiplicity incident. Poo-poo. I hail Poo-poo-poo from a star, Poo-poo, a great distance from here. What's up, Yuki? Thank you for resubscribing. 16 freaking months, man, dude. Poo-poo, I came in search of a friend whose communications halted mid-exploration. All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? Wait, how do I understand him? The devotion, the determination, your touching story has sunk its hooks into my heart. Fear not, my blue-hued friend, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle on a kraken's behind. I swear to you, here and now, I shall scour all of creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade you so desperately seek. Aw! Please make it a minion story, Unix, please! I need it! Unclear, but I understand because of the echo. Ah, that makes sense. I need this thing to be a minion, dude. It's too cute. Tell me, Byleth, how's it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? The echo. Because chat told me so. Powers of the echoes? Ah, you mean persistent repetition. It sounds similar to the Manderville art of parley. You're saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens. How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Pending mysteries aside, I am glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary Bull. Oh, that looks a little eerie. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. Not to rain on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages is not a lot to go on. I've spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. And you don't know Inspector Hildebrand. He'll solve this case as he solved countless others, with unerring perception and I don't know what that word means. Ah, haha, well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscious thought to investigate to investigative instinct, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. I like how my shadow is super detailed, but not theirs. It's probably something in my graphic settings. Lose yourself in the detective current, Inspector. Oh, you're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development. Elaborate shows up. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know I spotted your chap you're asking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman in tattered clothing and dazzling teeth. You mean this gentleman? We found him too. Well, that can't be right. I just saw him in the North Mare Lamatorum, and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an imposter. A pretender, perhaps, amidst you. Byleth, would you mind asking Master Poo-Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the moon? What's up with the Manderville men? I think it's funny, just because he's such a cliche. Poo-Poo, I only created single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. That individual's behavior was Unpredictable. A flaw of the cloning process, I'm afraid. Well, this won't do at all. We can't have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. He doesn't do that enough on his own. Master Poo-Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? Poo-Poo, the imperfect clone was of my making. It is only right that I redress my mistake first. He's a good boy. So begins the case of the imposter inspector. Oh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector. Still help me if they make a single Among Us joke since they're throwing the word about. Look at the way he runs! I need him! I need it! If it is not the reward for the end of this quest chain in a few patches, I'm gonna be so sad. It's gonna break my heart. Man, I did not farm up any materials for my island over the weekend. I'm realizing now that I'm on my bike. Oh well. Means that today has been a total waste in terms of earning calories, but that's alright. Master Poo-Poo said, the way he turns. He like puts his little hands up like a baby. I espy with my little eye no dashing defective gentleman. He can't have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area, scan the horizon, that kind of thing? Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Bile, and I will investigate the northwest. Right, I'll take these other two and head northeast. Splitting the party again, and you're leaving me with these aliens. Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice chat, and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, we can get to know our new friend here. Ah, so cute. Let us be on our way as well, with Byleth in the van, if you please. Hildebrand and Ashu are now accompanying you. Yeah. But there's a discussion spot, so I'm gonna run right over to that before I do. What do we get to tell them about Zodiark? What's the point of the discussion? Let's go over here. Yeah, originally I was just gonna do relics first thing first, and then probably do this off stream. But then I was like, nah, I have to do it for them, and I love this quest chain. So, behold this sublime vista. 'Tis as if the moon herself breathes beneath our feet. Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot spring. My dear Nashu, what are you observing is no hot spring, but a natural reservoir of ceruleum. With such a rich resource on hand, it is no wonder they can afford these palatal residences. I'm glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was about to take a quick soak. Oh, look down there. Oh, wait, is this just like... Yeah. Originally, I was just going to go straight for him, but then in the crossword link shell, they're like, no, you have to do this first. It's like, fine by me. Literally not a problem. I just want the gunblade because it's fucking sexy. A goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the thinker's carcass. It appears to have been dealt in a single swift killing blow. Core, the bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer, surely it cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here. Come here, you two. What a dazzling display of stars. Not a single cloud in sight. In fact, I've never seen the night sky so clearly. Now that you mention it, it's been nighttime the entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think? Silly rascal, you. Hammer stuck moose. Fart. Thank you. Another goldsmithing hammer. Another killing blow that bespeaks unparalleled strength. Ah, looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? That's a goldsmith tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet, completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people, moving on. I can't even see this one. What is it? Trail of Fancy Footprints. A set of gentlemanly tracks leads to the northwest. Aha, in the sand, in the snow, or in the half-ilm of moon dust. I recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. I sense a gentlemanly appearance. He is close. Very close. Where's Foo-Foo? Or Poo-Poo? No clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. That's clever. Master Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air. Aha! I found me! Why? Why did I flee? He seems sad, downcast, very uninspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions could never mar the heart of a true Manderville man. What? How is that who? What an entrance. What a man. His face. There's my son. Time to kill him. Praise Thal for his patience. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Oh, is he not going to be able to touch him because he's so sad and out of it? Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself. My pride is in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. Nah, well, still funny. My fatherly love denied. Unthinkable, unless that is not my son. Wow, he catches on fast. Is he gonna, like, actually kill this Hildebrand? That one fears me. He's the one I love. These cutscenes, man. Oh, look, there's a nice rainbow lunar. There's the doggo. Another me survived. I'll not turn tail and run this time. No, sir. Hildebrand to the rescue. Oh no, are we now going to get him mixed up because he's no longer depressed? Round and round as fast as I can. I can't slow down, I'm a Manderville man. Manderville Dance of the Ephemeral Twins. Oh, now they're super mixed up. Oh no, poo-poo. You know, I never realized that was a face, so. Oh. Oh, so this is what that was from in the cutscene, in the trailer. If they sing, I'm only gonna read it. I'm not gonna sing it. Now, is that a dance we could unlock? That's the real question. That's it? Now I know I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real. Ah, that was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of Atheris. I almost forgot it was still there. Those 5 bunnies have been sitting there for this whole time. No, poo-poo! Uh-oh. As they say, good thing he's here to repair the ship after it's done freaking out. Oh, there's the stalker. Is that where the chicken was this whole time? The barrage appears to have stopped. But just look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone you know. What a very nature-conscious rabbit. And Kindu, that was its name. Ooh, is this what sparks the quest? Oh-ho! Definitely. Oh, okay, the ship is dead. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to continue the imposter gag, but Hildebrand, Hildy, or Maximilian Manderville, how glad I am to see you up and about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. Ah, poo-poo. I only stand before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Byleth, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. My son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, Buff Naked Man. To you, Master Poo-Poo, I extend my apologies. In my excitement, I fear I have broken your starship. If there is aught I can do to help effect repairs, you have only asked. Poo-Poo, my vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage. He's G. It brings me relief and joy to hear it. Ahem. Might I have a word, Byleth? I'd actually come to the moon in search of a certain rare ore, and by Thal's good graces, my quest has been successful. What was that sound? The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Oh yes. Meet me back in Radzat-Han, and I will explain the role I wish for you to play. I ate just before this, and it's coming back. I think it is best we make our journey starwards. We'll not find Master Poo-Poo's friend from up here unless someone packed an extremely efficacious spyglass. Anybody? No? Then home it is. I always learn new words when I do the Hildebrand questline. Come on, conspiracy bump. For years, I've chased after the supernatural and inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. Ah, how lovely to be back on the star of my birth. Father did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. Well, we've no time for further familiar pleasantries. Nashu and I must devote all our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. My keen inspector sense impels me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little and blue. Inspector, wait, can't justice make an exception for me? Run, Poo-Poo. His channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Byleth, forgive me, I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xenobuddies, it has become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of invading our star. They are no threat to us. But he's suspicious about the blue guy. But he is, you know whom I speak, yep, the devious Master Poo-Poo and his diabolical devices devised solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plan, but I may require your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. Who's this guy? Ah, Byleth, my apologies for the wait. Shall we proceed to business, then? Yes, we shall. The task at hand concerns nothing less than a family legacy. The recreation of the historical significant and astronomically magnificent Manderville weapons. They were the design of a distant ancestor, you see. While the originals have long since vanished, the manual containing the secrets of their construction survived. A precious heirloom passed down through generations of Mandervilles. My son and passion for weaponsmithing. Aren't your hammers built for hammering gold? Oh, that's this. 'Tis true that a goldsmith, I've had little occasion for crafting implements of war. Why this project and why now, you may very well ask. Then I shall very well tell you. The tale begins not long ago. I was here in Radzat to discuss a deal with an up-and-coming merchant. The matter in question was an acquisition proposal. Alas, the talk soured, so I made preparations to depart. It was then that the sky burst into flame. Oh, he was here during all that. You know all too well what horrors followed. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beasts which spawned, yet I could not save them all, saved far too few, in fact. The memory of it haunted me, day and night, and I found myself unable to work. But then, I heard the news of how you and your companions had ventured forth to banish this evil and its source. You forged on in the face of deepest despair, and it gave me the courage to do the same. I took a good hard look in the looking glass and asked, what can a Goldbert Mandeville do to safeguard the people of this star? Thus did I realize I had both the knowledge and the skill to forge the greatest of weapons, that I might empower others to protect themselves and their fellow man. So I began going down the list, acquiring the necessary materials with single-minded purpose. One of these was a goodly chunk of purest mandarium ore. You made that up! A metal found exclusively in meteorites, and that only rarely. I searched high and low, scouring impact sites and consorting with kobolds, all to no avail. When one was found on Hydaelyn, I set my sights on the moon, where at last obtained a sizable sample. Now I say at last, but the list of materials goes on. If I'm to collect the rest in a timely fashion, I must employ the help of a comrade of quality. When you can spare a moment from adventuring or aiding my dear son in his inspecting, pray, drop a word in the ear of my manservant here. I shall clear my schedule of trivial interruptions, and we can proceed with the recreation of a Manderville weapon forthwith. Yeah. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Razathan, was a little sniveling dude still around? No way, he got put away. Or so I thought. Ooh. Another mysterious person from the shadows. Like how it's like a black thong and not just like the body like is completely blacked out. And the scientist, dude. Sound the alarm! A prisoner is escaping! I do love these credits. These like 80s, 90s ass cutscenes. Woo! See you, Inspector. Woo! Another great round of quests. Relic time, baby. Oh wait, I actually don't want the Dark Knight one first. I want to get the Gunbreaker one first, because the Gunbreaker one is fly. And it's going to look so good on the glam I already had made. Not this one, but my other one. Undertake it as Gunbreaker. Master Eisner, how wonderful. Master Eisner, how wonderful to finally speak with you. Your cooperation, Lord of Manorville's weaponsmith endeavor is highly appreciated. We're borrowing a corner of the High Crucible, in which basically say you had to follow me. Giving my friend shit because they skip all the Hildebrand cutscenes real quick. Hold on. Giving him hella shit. Also, was this 8th Red Shard always here? It probably was, and I like came and got, wait, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm giving hella shit to someone. They said that they don't like him and they don't trust Hildebrand. I was like, he's a gentleman. He would do nothing wrong. You besmirch a Manderville man. I have to keep the chat in though, because you never know who's gonna say something out there. When you're sitting in Limsa, yo, I like that glam this person's got going. That's nice. I'm sorry, I know you can't see. You will no doubt be coming back and forth many times. Oh, I will. Otherwise, you're ready to proceed. I'm so ready, dude. I gotta put on the... do I put on the Gunbreaker Glam that I know it's gonna match with now, or do I wait? I think I'm gonna wait so I can pop it out. Oh, welcome, Byleth, welcome, with your stalwart assistance. Added into the mix, I have every confidence that this adventure in forging will be a complete success. And so let us begin with a detailed exposition on the history of Manderville weaponry. First of all, when I say Manderville weaponry, what I refer to is a series of masterpieces crafted by legendary artisan Godbrand Manderville, the first lord of House Manderville. Made with mystical mandarium, these purportedly peerless armaments are perhaps our most prized treasures, or at least they were, until someone misplaced them. Terrible housekeeping that. Fortunately, the time-worn manual in which Godbrand penned his secrets is both intact and still within our possession. Thus, with the precious family heirloom in hand and ready supply of purest ore, I intend to recreate what was lost. The work, however, cannot proceed without a few more key ingredients. I should like to call upon you to proceed said materials, as well as provide a seasoned adventurer's perspective on the fruits of our labor. Count me in. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. A goldsmith crafting weaponry is akin to venturing into unknown territory, and I would place my trust only in the most proficient guides. Speaking of which, may I introduce one of the very best in our business. Come on over, my friend. Godbert. Get your bald ass over here, Godbert. Let me see you. Where's that woman who's got her chain around your balls at? With all that money. Ugh, bloody hells. I had a feeling you were the adventurer his lordship mentioned was helping out. Like a fly on shite when you catch a whiff of shiny new weapons, ain't you? Come on, this will be fun. Oh, aye. Like a barrel full of plague-ridden piuses. Look at this gill-addled dandy I'm forced to hammer for. I'd rather jag me stones across hot coals than forge yet another rich old bastard's trinkets. I don't know what accent I'm going for here. Had to close my window, but I bounced between like Scottish and Australian. Is that the way of it then? I contacted Rowena hoping to employ the talents of Eorzea's finest smith. But as you clearly have no interest in providing me with your services, I shall hire another artisan. We can put this talk of stones and coals behind us. Wait, you've got me all wrong, your lordship. That was just a bit old Smitty humor to lighten the mood. I would be honored to work on your Tinker Manderville weaponry. Ugh, so here's the thing. I already spent the coin this job will bring me on some fancy bottles of Bavarian liquor. I can't afford not to do it. So that means we're back in business. Yes? Marvelous! Ha ha ha. He's laughing. Aye, it's bloody splendid it is. Your crew is all present and accounted for, so let's get to smithing. There is naught I'd like to do more. Presently, however, there are 3 corundums which stand between us and making any Manderville armament a reality. The first of these is the devising of a method to work the Mandarium. What was that? For what? I've been able to decipher from the manual. The process is quite demanding. Just leave it to old Geralt. I've yet to meet a metal I can't beat into shape. Oh, then I shall seed and chore your artisanal ingenuity. Easy there, Goldberg. The second is crafting of ornamentation, which will amplify the weapon's etheric intensity. If it's a sturdy blade you need, then I'm your man. But fiddling bits, decoration are not me smith and wheelhouse. That's where he comes in. Then 'tis fortunate that fiddling with bits is most assuredly in mine. Though it shall no doubt be a challenge, creating substantially exquisite ornaments is a task well suited to me and my goldsmithing hammer. As for the third and final problem, wanting for resolution, we require a vial of Exalamanderville. If one was, if one has access to an industrial-sized alchemical furnace, it should be possible to extract this superlative material or mineral oil from Mandarinium-rich meteorites. Assuming I've understood what I heard of the process, this Exalamanderville what's-it oil is key to maximizing ethereal conductivity. And thanks to the good graces of the High Crucible, we have the extraction apparatus we require right here. All that remains is to collect 3 or so good chunks of Mandarium meteorite. That will be your charge, Byleth. Okay. Right, then I will see about preparing materials for my share of the workload. And I'll start stoking the flames. Sounds like we'll need them nice and hot. Soon we're gonna get into some raw gameplay. Oh, Rowena asked me to tell you something. Seems like one of her lackeys has oh so bloody conveniently set up a shop over the Aetheryte. Just might have the meteorite chunks we need. Last by the name of Jubrunna, I think it was. Could save you some searching, but sure, she ain't giving our star rocks for free. Manderville Weapons, a saga of hammers and heroes. Let's go. So I'm sure this is where I find out if this is the only source or if I can... All right, you give me that good shit. Let's see the famous bias with respect to your precious requests. That's right, Toots. Give me the goods. I'm in a time crunch. See, I got dungeons to go do before raid time. Intermediate, yes, we have a core mark in a particular asset. Only so many of them fought for the styles. You can see the total rarity. In your case, however, we instructed to request payment in alternative currency. Say it with me now. Tombstones. Allegan tombstones. Going to rate of 500 Allegan tombstone for 1 chunk Manderville meteorite. Yep, and this is where I heard that it's 1500 just for to make 1 weapon. Oh wait, which tombstone is it? Okay, yeah, I thought it was that one. That's fine. Can farm that like crazy fast. So that's the one thing I was curious about. Do they come from other things though? Doesn't look like it. Only 1? Were you spending it all on glam? Because that's what I was doing for a while. Oh, look, it's Lexi. Hold on, I have to laugh at him. That dude's like one of the best red mages ever. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb at your arse. Let's see the goods. Take it. These are proper sty rocks, no mistaken. Go-Bert's not back yet, but I reckon we can get a head start on extracting the special oil of his. Gotcha. Bugger, this might as well be cooking grease for all the conductivity it's got. I must have botched one of the steps, but which one? Pretty sure I followed the instructions in the damn letter. There was no fault in your process, Master Geralt. So, how do you explain this bottle of weak piss, sitting on me anvil? It has yet to undergo the final treatment, an advanced oil pressing technique passed down through generations of Vanderbilt lubricant enthusiasts. It'll take more than some enthusiastic oil pressing to bring this liquid up to snuff. We're about to witness some Manderville magic. O ye of little faith, observe! Is he gonna do crush it between his thighs or something? Egats, man, what the hell is you stripping down to your small clothes for? I should have known you were just some degenerate fop. Patience, Master Geralt. This is merely the prelude. Behold the mighty swats of a Manderville man! His glutes are charged. That should be enough to get the juices flowing. Now, to demonstrate the aforementioned technique. A single drop of potentially empowered Manderville persuasion. I can't even read. He's just gonna sweat into it? I'm so glad this is what the relic quest chain's gonna be. It's gonna like... Yes! Your gods, it's full of stars. Bet that don't change nothing. You're still just an eccentric old bugger prancing around sweating on things. Maybe so, but look closer, Master Geralt. Thus is the oh my gosh, dude. Exalamanderville made ready. What do you mean ready? All you do is add your drippings. Bugger me. It ain't possible. Don't suppose you're gonna explain this, are you? One does not simply reveal the tricks of one's trade, especially long-guarded family traditions. As a fellow professional, I'm sure you understand. Aye, well, it makes no difference to me. I wouldn't be caught dead doing them creepy poses. Racing banter aside, I do believe this puts us in a position of all the necessary components. 'Tis your time to shine, Master Geralt. Oh, I'll shine, all right. You're a cut above the average craftsman, I'll grant you that, but you still have a few rungs to climb. Best shield your eyes, gents, because my work is positively blinding. 99 secret techniques. You know what? I would have believed you. Either way. Show me that sexy gunblade. Oh yeah, that gunblade is so fucking sexy, dude. Oh my gosh. Success, just as I predicted. That right there is a collaborative masterpiece. Their Manderville gunblade. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Thought I would live to see my ancestors' wondrous forge work recreated. You've made me a happy Manderville man, Byleth. Mm-hmm. Let's not break out the bubbly booze just yet, your lordship. We've got a ways to go before we call our work finished. Master Geralt is quite right. I've neglected to properly explain that this is but the first stage of a much grander creation, the bare bones of the weaponry, if you will. Aye, now begins the endless chore of refinement, which means I'll be stuck here for gods know how long. I am loath to monopolize your time, my good blacksmith, but the manual is written in a most confounding cipher. I am not even certain when I will finish decoding the next step in the process. Time to sit idle then. At least have a few bottles of quality liquor to keep me company. Heh. A regrettable yet unavoidable delay. Let us reconvene when the manual has given us up its secret, shall we? Meanwhile, I leave the weaponry in your battle-hardened hands. When next we meet, your report of its performance will be indispensable in guiding our improvements. Ah, and you should wish to experiment with a different variety of Manderville weaponry. What the f... In this highly trained House Manderville artist is at your service. I've imparted the necessary techniques to facilitate the initial stage of the crafting. It requires only a contribution of Manderirium meteorite to forge a weapon of your choosing. Another near-naked bastard. What do you Manderville folk have against trousers? Ho ho ho. You know what? I don't even want to know. Just leave the smithing to me. When I do a job, I do it right. Very well, then I shall return it on. I'm most eager to see the next stage of our masterpiece take shape. Give me that shit, dude. It looks so fucking good. A repeatable quest now available. And to ensure something else. Yes! Alright. So let's put on the glam. Is that actually better than my current weapon? I could just equip it. Oh! Oh, wait. It's... Oh, that's a shame. It's actually a different shade of orange, but... Damn, it's still... And it's dyeable right off the bat. Oh yeah, gunmetal. If we can make it any more black than it already is, then you know we're gonna do it. Silver's not bad. For a white? Ooh. What about red? Yee, like a sports car, baby. Woo! That's good. Yeah, that's good. What stats does it? Oh yeah, it's maxed out in crit and determination, so it's actually a really good upgrade until I get any other weapon. Let's retrieve some materia. Oh yeah, there's a new emote. As much as I love this current gunblade, like I love this gunblade, we're gonna just do this for a while so we can enjoy the new one. Take it all in. Mm. There's my boy. This dude in the stage chat is calling me out. Damn, dude, this Gunblade though. I fucking love this Gunblade. Oh my gosh. It's like the first Shadowbringer's relic, but they just like cleaned it up. It is just, oh, it's so good. I'm gonna run an alliance raid with Sarah. They want tomes. To buy more relics. I just want experience for Black Mage, so I'm just gonna go in as Black Mage. Actually, you know what? Oh. I'm being shamed. I'm gonna bully him off tank. Sneering at Barra because she loves it. I'm bullying him off tank. Let's see. Hopefully we get Agalia. Oh my gosh. So there's this person. Little quick story. There's this person who it's Crystal Tower, so I can just sit back and relax. Freaking I was running the Alliance raid, right? This is the night that I cleared P8S and I won the weapon, which is pretty fucking pog. Dude, our party is like 3 Reapers. Anyways, I just popped off, you know. I was like, I won the weapon. I finally cleared the fight after like a week or 2 of fiending it, because I really got the itch to clear. Even though I was like trying to take this tier more chill after DSR. You know, I got to that point of the fight in P8 that I was like, I just want to clear this shit. Like, I'm ready to go. And it's a fun fight. I think it's like the funnest fight of all of this whole expansion so far. I think it's so good. My AoE attacks, whatever. I have to click them. I don't want to move them just to do an Alliance raid. Oh, I need healing though. Oh, it's bad. But anyways, so I was really popping off, you know, in Agalia, however you pronounce it. I was like, yeah, I got my weapon. I'm like not full bis, but I'm like really close. So there's no way anyone, like any other tanks, to try and take aggro from me, because I'm just so juiced up, you know? And I was just having a good time. And there was this gunbreaker chick there who was just so pissed that I was not giving up aggro on the first boss. They're like, let me tank. And I was like, no. just straight up in the chat, I was like, no. And they were just like, insecure men wanting to tank, like not wanting to tank. And I was like, insecure? What does that make? It was like, if I'm an insecure man and you're the one whining about aggro, what does that make you? And they're like, I'm not a man. And that's all they said. And I was like, okay. Like, I wanted to keep Sage shit, but you never know. And FFXIV, this perfectly safe, friendly community who's gonna turn around and get you reported or some stupid shit like that. So I didn't say anything more, but man, it was super tempting to just keep going with it. But I was like, this person's really fucking funny. And that was the thing, was I didn't really even have to Voke, because I was just doing so much damage with my stance on that I just naturally kept aggro from them. It's so funny. And the whole time they're just whining like, oh, you can't give up aggro? It's like, nope, I'm doing more damage than you. And I have the raid weapon, so it was just really funny. If there's something I've learned about this game, dude, all the normies who play this game and think they're super fucking hot shit and will be super toxic and obnoxious, all show up in the Alliance raid. All of them will show up in Alliance raid taking it super seriously, I mean super dead serious, or just thinking that they're being like total memers. It's just like, and everyone else is just looking at them like, all right. They're like, they think that they're like a hardcore normie or something. I don't know how to describe it. They just take themselves way too seriously. It's really funny. I've had so many bad encounters in alliance raids of people just like getting mad. It's so funny. Dude, that paladin has 2 freaking orbs tied to it. Savage coils? Do you just mean coils? Like unsynced? Or synced, I mean synced. I never bothered doing any of the old raids synced. Because I started and was at endgame during Shadowbringer, so I had all of Eden to enjoy. And Eden was a really fun raid. Oh, I'm going in, baby. I'm not waiting for no one. We're speedrunning this. He's got those. I'll let him have those. I don't even know if my arm's length works on these baddies. Oh yeah, it does. It does. I'm seeing the slow on them. Yeah, I keep all my AoE stuff off to the side because it's just really annoying when I'm in like you know, a more high-end situation and I'm accidentally hitting AoE stuff when I'm moving fast. So lately I've just like moved all of my AoE shit off my main bars and I just like drag them over for if I'm ever doing like a dungeon or something on Dark Knight. Just because it's so fucking painful to like accidentally fat finger flood instead of edge. The hardest form ever in Seek Nail. Man, don't even get me started on Ucob Nail. Ucob Nail has this mechanic that is honestly kind of fun in like the concept, but the way they designed it and the way it like plays out in execution is just really annoying and obnoxious. Because I mean, when I explain it to you, it'll make sense. Like, yeah, that's a fine mechanic, like the way to parse that and understand how it works. It's that she'll say a line, and depending on like the key words she uses in the phrase she says, it affects like what mechanic she does next in what order. And the result of that being that like she'll say a phrase, she'll say 2 sentences, and because the words like, I don't know, like moon and stars were in there, it means that she's gonna do like a donut AoE, and then I don't even remember what stars would represent, but like maybe a spread mechanic, like some like along those lines. And like that sounds fine, right? Like in practice, like, oh yeah, sure, like, you know, big banner would show up, you'd see the word, you just look for the key words. But the problem is that since that was the first ultimate they designed, and you know, they were probably just trying to figure it out as they go, the fucking text like shows up as, I don't remember if it even shows up over her head as like a little text bubble, but you have to like look at the little in-game chat bubble like in your corner to see what she said, you know, like this little tiny text that's off to the side of your screen and getting flooded by like all these other battle phrases and like what people are saying in the chat if anyone's like talking or typing anything, like shit like that. And it just makes it super annoying to like always look down there and do it, but I can do it. By golly, I can do it. I'm past Nail, I'm on to Bahamut. But it only gets more annoying later when she shows back up. Yeah, that's Ucob Nail. But the thing is now that I've learned it, it's fun. The only reason I don't like it is that I got trapped in there in PF a lot, and that made me really hate it. Oh, you're in Palace of the Dead, so yeah, you're probably not gonna be chatting too much. But you can listen to my voice as I explain to you ultimate mechanics. Is my stance on? Yeah, my stance is on. I hear you. Here, big guy. Check this out. Look at this. That's right, I'm clicking my AoE combo, because there's no way in hell I'm moving it all over just for an alliance raid. Woo! Oh wow, I was like right on the edge of the hitbox. I probably shouldn't have popped that. I don't know if I have it back in time for the next boss. Oh well. It don't matter. It's Crystal Tower. We'll be out of here in a jiffy. Hey, y'all kill that guy. Get him, Big Zam. Beat him up. Oh, you're just queued. Gotcha. Still gotta beat Ukab and T. T is like highest priority, but the problem is T's harder to get a group together for. Like I kind of like need to get a static going for it almost. And the problem with that is that I learned a BJCC strat that I don't think is super popular, and that's like the biggest one of the biggest determining factors for how you do the fight is which BJCC strat you do. After that, it's which wormhole and limit cut. But BJCC, in my opinion, is the big one you gotta have figured out and nailed down. Okay, why the hell doesn't this damn boss move? Follow me, you piece of shit. There we go. Also, no one's doing anything about those. But yeah, I was much further in T. I could definitely get T done, and like, if I was with a group who could just very quickly get in there, get it done, you know, like just let me get my time to, for one thing, get back in the groove of it because it's been a while, and then once I'm like, you know, in my groove, which probably would only honestly be like maybe just one night or one lockout, me just getting in there, getting reused to BJCC, more importantly, because everything after BJCC is just so simple. And then I get some wormhole practice in, like I can have the fight done so fast. It might sound like copium, but that's just the facts. Yeah, when it was revealed like who he was like later, I was like, kind of an odd character for them to pull out. BJCC is the second phase of the Epic of Alexander, and it is, in my opinion, the best designed phase in this game, at least that I have played and experienced, but I'm not the only one who holds that opinion. It is a super fun phase. There's a million different ways to solve it, and the music that plays is absolutely bumping. So yeah, you fight Brute Justice and Cruise Chaser at the same time. So it's BJCC. And it plays the Primals version of Brute Justice mode, which is so good. It's like one of the best songs in the whole game. Like, hands down. It is unparalleled. And it's a very tight phase too. It's like, you can essentially think of it as like, if you so much as like, see me do this right here, like walking into these guys. If I do that during the phase at a time we're not supposed to, it's over. We lose. Like, that's how specific the phase is. Like, you have to do things very specifically, your like movement wise. It's very, very tight and precise. All the while, it's playing this super bumping ass song, and like you're having to have like very high coordination and awareness of where you are, who's around you, where you're supposed to go, depending on who has what. It's just such a fun fucking phase. I love it so much. I don't even really like, I'm not even really that bummed that I didn't, I mean, I am bummed I didn't clear T. Obviously, I would love to clear T. But I'm just happy that I at least was able to learn and get down BJCC, because it's so fucking good. It's so fun. And getting it done, like getting that phase in particular done and executing it correctly for the first time with the whole team is just so, oh man, it's such a good feeling to get that phase down, because it just means that everyone was moving like in perfect coordination and everything. It was just all there, all the pieces aligned. I love it. Yeah, you should definitely, if you haven't, like, just look up Primal's rendition of Brute Justice mode. It's on Spotify. It's a little weird to look up, I remember, but if you just look for Primals, you should be able to find it as well. And the YouTube video, of course, the official YouTube video of them playing it live. Not only that, but like, not only is the song bumping, but the like animations of the arena, because there's like big pistons moving around, because of course you're in the Alexander raid, so it's all mechanical. All of, like the mechanical bits of the arena, aesthetic, like the aesthetic of the arena is all moving in beat to the song. So it's just this big pop off of a phase. I'll give it to you. Sure, why not? I don't want any of that. I don't like any of the gear really from this raid. I got 2 comms. Yeah, and the balance is a goodie. Oh no, I couldn't trade. How many tomes I got? 620? Yeah, it's dungeon time. It's time to unlock the dungeon. Not only is the in the balance good, but the song that plays just while you're in that raid is super good. The one that like motif is a leitmotif of in the balance, like the very peaceful heavenly song. Where's Charlian? Oh wait, no, I have more time. Let's see. It's I know it's from here. An odd job, I'm guessing. Real quick, even though it's gonna cancel my sprint. Ooh, look at that gunblade. So fucking sexy. Sure, whatever it's called. Hello, how may I help you? You're Biotharian, aren't you? Yeah. I thought I recognized Heroic Man. Wonderful to meet you. My name's Osmond. Osmond Gold. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, more specialized in collecting books brought together. My work is vivid. Appreciates well-crafted stories, you see, but recently I struggled to find any engaging material. So I thought to myself, why waste all the time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Sure. Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion Byleth. If I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures. Oh, I hit the mic. It will lend to my fiction undeniable authenticity. Let me tell you about the time I was just starting out. Here's the story of the Dragon Song War you may not have heard. Fuck yeah. It's DSR. Love Heaven's Word. I was thinking about Yuki. I because now that I've switched to being like a pure Dark Knight main, I kind of want to replay through the story, the MSQ, but as a Dark Knight and from the roleplay perspective of a Dark Knight, because I think that Dark Knight, like low key, just from like I was thinking about Heavensward, like Dark Knight is actually like the best thematic job to experience Heavensward as far as like the class's lore and ideology goes. Like it's perfect for Heavensward's story. But not only that, but I was thinking about it, I just think like the whole game, Dark Knight is like the best way to experience it. Like it's just so good. So I want to like go through that experience of like in the role play mindset of playing through this game as a Dark Knight and that progression alongside the MSQ. I just think it thematically fits so well. That was a complete waste of Osmon. Are you actually chatting? Staller above is a miracle. A little more grunts and ship. Bug may introduce Shallow Moore, my colleague and eternal tormentor. Oh, come on now. It's just a bit of playful banter. Trissant and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. Gasp, I'll be damned. Violet, this is an honor and an incredible stroke of luck. You are the very person we've been searching for. If you will indulge me a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. Shows the same thing. You did Dark Knight all the way through? Because I think Dark Knight, I think it is literally perfect for Heavensward, and then it is just probably like the best option you could choose for the rest of the game. I mean, Shadowbringers obviously, but even like Stormblood and Endwalker, just like going off of that initial jumping point of playing through Heavensward and the Dark Knight MSQ for the first time, through all of Heavensward, like that being the jump off point, because like how it starts, like with where your character is at when you get to Ishgard for the first time, like that low point of your character's journey, like it's so perfect. Oh, the dialogue choice. Did Heavensward as Samurai. Hey, I did too. I did the whole game as Samurai after Realm Reborn. You know, indulge me for a moment. I can explain the situation at hand. Sorry, I was talking in chat and I was talking in the mic. I was distracted. As you know, Charlie has been charged with a fully sacred duty to keep regulators busy fro to anchor hornets. I will deplete really know as well. But now those days are behind us. The task is slow trickle, and we find ourselves strangely idle. The gunship for the countries of Charlian. It has to pass for the most part. There's one client, however, it asks specifically is adventures dealt with a person of Charlotte Breach, if you will. In the case of, I'm just speed reading this. Urgent matter, feel free to engage with request whenever schedule allows. Oh, be sure to browse Tristan's wares. He has a special selection available. Anyone who's on John's Enterprise. Sure. Is this like, does that mean he's our merchant for the dungeons, I'm guessing? Ah, Byleth? I didn't quite get the chance before Shalom were coming to your information, but I thank you for indulging me with your stories. No problem, Osmond, you good boy. You seem like a good boy. Did you think that we might talk again sometime? I'd love to hear about this odd job of yours, how it turns out. Uh-huh. As well, a partnership between Adventure Still and Gleaners, there should be none of it except odd jobs. Wait, this wasn't even... that wasn't even... Shit! Wait. Oh, okay, no, it continues. Okay, good. Wait, that wasn't even related at all! Good agenda. Wonderful. We actually are just you from Mistral Momodi. Go ahead and read through the link. We'll show to use convey your reply. Dear Biothel, this letter finds you well in the Tugging Guild jobs you've got once you name on it. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother you with something like this, but the client personally to Royal Majesty Anonimo Ulnamo, and I'm guessing that piqued your curiosity as much as it did mine. Let Shalomur know that You can make it over to Ul'dah. I'll set up a meeting with this lady in waiting. I'm told it is nothing urgent, so at your earliest convenience, Mamodi. What are we thinking, yay or nay? Tell her I'm on the way. I'd reach for you. I would do RR Bard. Oh, you do it as the... Oh no, you do Stormblood Machinist. At first, I saw Bard and Dragoon, so I thought you were going with Poster Child jobs, but now you switched it up. I just did a car right away. Yeah, for me, I think it's the whole thing Dark Knight. It just like falls so closely in line. Oh yeah, I was thinking of 1.0. 1.0 was Bard or Archer at the time. Hi, Master. So we speak at a grand house. Should we wait for you outside the quick stays right for safe travels? Wait, it's Zamora. I go over, I give a pet. And then I'm gonna teleport to Ul'dah. Ul'dah. And not only that, but when I play through it, the most important part, I already have my glams planned out. To show like my characters' like evolution and journey as they go about. I have like the perfect... Yeah, that sounds like Palace of the Dead, unfortunately. But I have the perfect glam for oh geez, I wonder who that is. Starting out Realm Reborn. Even though I'm not technically a Dark Knight, I would be just like a normal warrior. Obviously just with a big two-handed sword. Not like warrior the class, just like a warrior. And then I already know what I'm gonna change my glam to be for when I beat the campaign, for when I beat RR, and then when I go into Heavensward, what I'll change it to. Like, I got that shit all planned out. Master Eisner, I presume I am Kokoshu. But let us be clear from the outset, I am not your true client. The person who you wish to engage your services is the Sultana Nanamo Ul Namo herself. Firstly, however, pray allow me to explain the request itself. Then you can decide whether or not you wish to proceed. Okay. I trust you recall the tunnel beneath the city of Ul'dah? Yeah. Well, yeah, my last time in there didn't go so well. Speak, of course, of the Sildun Subterrane. The passage and waterways through which you made your stay the day of the ill-fated victory banquet. It seems that one of the tunnel sections collapsed during the commotion, and a crew compromised primarily of Mortal Flames has since been put to work on repairs. In the process of restoring masonry, however, they have come across an unexpected gate. It was described as antique in design, inscrutable in purpose, and sealed shut by some mystical force. The report appeared of great interest to the Sultana, and she was expressed a desire to investigate the strange portal firsthand. Furthermore, she feels that Master Tarupin and the like are overprotective and will prevent her from exploring to her heart's content. But are we then to send Her Royal Majesty into potential peril without a trusted escort? You see my dilemma. As the proven champion of Eors and a veteran of countless heroic endeavors, it is to you whom we would entrust the Sultana's safety, besides which she would have no other way. I'm not sure about this. Her wish is my command. Sure. Let's go. Thank you, Master Eisner. It will mean a great deal to Her Majesty. Please wait here, and I shall inform the Sultana of your decision. Violet, thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you indulging in this selfish request of mine. I should hope for the sake of your adventurous spirit, however, that the mystery of hand proves more intriguing than odious. Whatever. Koshu spoke broadly of what to expect, yes. Allow me to add a few details to the story. According to the report, the gate bears an intricate, flowery design. The flames were unable to ascertain the origin of significance, but I have seen much a motif before. Much? I don't know. The very same design adorns the key of, in my possession, the last gift I was ever to receive from my dear departed parents. I recall the ceremony with which it was presented, and the promises to take me to the place the key unlocked once I had come of age. They spoke excitedly of the choices I might make, of the things I would behold on my chosen path, but they were called away to Thal's halls long before that day would arrive. With mother and father gone, I despaired of ever learning the key's purpose, and now the portal is found. Surely you understand why I cannot leave it unopened. There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. Indeed, but mother and father meant for me to see it, and that is what I intend to do. Still, neither Papa Sean or Pippin would approve of my plans to investigate it in person. I needed someone else I trust, but who trusted my judgment in turn. Will you be that person for me? I'm trying to speed read, because I want to get to the dungeons. As for Kokoshu, she was first brought into my confidence. She is, after all, my lady-in-waiting and serves as my double when I am away. I hadn't wished to involve anyone else, but she flatly refused to cooperate unless I enlisted a reliable escort. Thus here we stand, and though I regret the need to have you complicit in my subterfuge, the idea of exploring with you has me giddy with anticipation. If you can make your way directly to the excavation site in central Thanalan, where the foreman there has been instructed to permit you entrance. Considering the tunnels reach the palace, the protocols dictate you receive reports to time enters the ruin. I would say the signals will join you via the secret passages, of course. Now let us make our preparations. We should, as you say, be ready for anything. Uh-huh. You'd be white mage. That's what you'd choose. Okay. Who's that? Oh, it's Estrella. Hold on. Run my ass on them. I don't know who that is, but apparently we're friends. To unlock my shit. Oh, that's you! I'm so used to looking for Yuki. Well, hi. I waved at you, but I'm on a rush to get to my dungeon. I want to play my dungeon. Have you unlocked the dungeon? If you have, I can drag you in here. Master Eisner, Lady Koshu says you have unrestricted access to the ruins of some matter of confidential assignment. I wonder, does this have anything to do with what they found in the collapsed section, or... actually, never mind that. I'm not meant to ask questions. Ahem, the rubble has been mostly cleaned away, but please, do watch your footing down there. Wouldn't want you tripping over loose rock in the gloom. V and C Dungeon Finder unlocked. I understand what I must do. Okay, now hold on. These actions automatically adjusted. This stuff that we all heard prior to release. Okay. Enter the Silithid. What the fuck? Where is it? Is it under high end? Is it under dungeons? It's in its own part of the duty menu in the bottom. Oh, it's in the... Oh. Let's see, what can we have? So what's this? Resurrects someone who's weakened, restores target's HP. I probably want the restore HP if I'm going in as Dark Knight, because I'm not going to have the best healing as compared to other tanks. But I might not go in as Dark Knight, but it would adjust to my item level if I'm not Dark Knight. Maybe I won't take raise. Let's see, places your so enmity list increases enmity generation. Additional effects, stun. That's not bad. Actually, I'll probably take this because it's just another. Do you want to come, Yuki? If not, someone might step out. Okay. And then I need to send lead over to Chris. All right. Does... Giving them shit for skipping. Have to give everyone shit who skips a Manderville cutscene. Oh, you're rocking that. Is that the crafted one? That was this Crystarium katana. I know that katana very well. I rock that katana. Okay, I've never done this before. Oh, okay, I copied the Crystarium look then. That's fine. That makes sense. Is the bow and the paladin... No, it's weird. Not all of the weapons, I think, copied the Crystarium tome weapons, but some of them did. The bard weapon is fucking dope because it has a sword on the back. I never noticed that bow before until the crafted version came out and like copied it, and I was like, hey-o, this is a really cool design. I didn't know that it was in the game this whole time. Like, it completely flew under my radar. And I was a bit peeved because I would have loved to have been rocking that bow the whole time. What do? Am Babby. Oh, we like vote? Haha, Nanima wanted the other one and we went against her wishes. Damn it, I'm gonna have to rebind all these, aren't I? Yeah, I just need to bind these. This is... Alright. Time to go. Wow. Oh, there's a switch thing. Little Nanimo gets scared so easily. Keep forgetting I don't have stun bound anymore. As wild as that sounds, I just don't have room anywhere on my action bars for it, even when it's not primarily in use. I'm guessing they don't have their crafters leveled. That goldsmith? This dude didn't even break my TBN. Okay, so blue is donut. Oh, it's a tight donut. No melee uptime for you. All these blue ones too big, or are they still fine? Oh! Oh! I made it. Oh, but he jumped out, dude. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Oh, he doesn't have positionals. I was trying to turn him for positionals. I can just move him back to mid. Ooh. It's tight. That is tight. You gonna do the thing where he flips him now? That's the real question. Doesn't look like it. Nope, that was the one that flipped him. For some reason I was thinking it was a different one. Colossal launch. That flips. Yeah, and this is weak as shit, so I'm just doing like no mitts, just pure TBN. Raw dog TBN. Oh dang, these actually take inventory space. I'm gonna need to throw out shit. Ooh. Oh, whoops. It's already maxed on shit. It's very weird to hear this song because I have the orchestral score for this song. It comes from the store. I listen to it all the time when I'm in my house. I have it play all the time in my house. I'm very used to it. Oh, that's where the emote comes from. Thought we were gonna go into that audience chamber back there. Oh, and these are the stones, like from the dungeon. Yeah. Rare green stone. Green yellow sacks out of the roof. This is some Dark Souls looking shit. Oh yeah. Lifeless Legacy, Gladiator of Sildith. That's a cool design. It's got the helmet and then the fruits on the side. That sounds like a raid wide. Did my opener a little wrong, but oh well.
What? That tells me we're fine out here. Yep. Oh. And the remainder will explode when it's done. Whoops. I should not have used that edge. Oh well. Huh? Oh. Whew. I was thinking it was the other thing. Or the other way around. I was about to like run past the yellow line. That's cool though. It's just an easy sidestep mechanic. He's gonna do the line thing again. I'm gonna go all the way. Yep. Ooh, the sage death. Oh, it wasn't enough. It was like the big brain sage play, but no. Had to drift carbon spit a little bit to get that rep up. Let me in. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Am I out in time? Ooh, he's gonna pair with this mech now. About to say, don't start a little mech of yours. Good, I'm going. Oh, I didn't even have to go full greedy Dark Knight. I popped the TB on myself just for that. Wasted some MP. Wow. Am I gonna get a cutscene now? I'm guessing. Oh no. Oh, whoops! I clicked over it. Glad to hear, inform workers. Feel free to head back to the tunnels. Oh, and before I forget, I have messaged Shirley. Good coach. She wishes to meet you back at the pit. Power return to Ulda. Safe travel, sir. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Stinky. I'm down to push to the other Zuki if you are, but first I'm gonna do the next part of the quest and all that, and then I need to go let my dog out real quick. He needs to. I'm gonna go next to the next quest objective, and then I'll BRB. Gotta go let the doggy out. Right, be right back. Gotta let the dog out. Hold on, I'm being added. In Discord channels, making sure we're all good in the hood. I would like to try and get into a harder content dungeon before it's raid time, but we'll see about that. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Because I got a hour and a half. Welcome back, Master Eisner. As Takoshi might say, 'tis I, Nanamo. Did I fool you? My lady waiting up plays the role of Sutana, but we reasoned it odd if Kokoshu were to enter my chambers and never emerge. Thus, the disguise, it also affords me a way to speak with you without the usual royal fanfare. As for our expedition, that was rather more taxing than I anticipated. What I planned as a simple city of curiosity has given me much to consider. Ul'dah was built upon sacrifice, stilled in sacrifice. To know this is one thing, but to actually walk through the decaying ruins of a palace is another. Victors should not seek to bury the price of victory alongside the bodies of the fallen. I feel that father, wise sultan as he was, wished for me to learn this lesson. Such revelations aside, I cannot help but dwell upon the fuss which mother and father made of the choices I would make and the paths I would take. Other places of import yet lurk behind those portals. Of that I am certain. Yes, I should very much like to conduct a more thorough investigation when time and circumstance permit. Of course, aid me in mapping out this underground enigma, and you will find me very grateful, Sultana. In this very moment, however, there are several dreary affairs of state which demand my attention. I believe Kokusho wishes a word before you depart, so pray abide here a while if you would. Keep well, Byleth, and we shall meet again soon. Welcome back, Master Eisner. Ah, lest you wonder, I promise I am the real Kokoshu this time. And I am Kilfufu, Kokoshu's assistant and well-trusted confidant. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. As part of Her Majesty's inner circle, I simply had to come along to offer my thanks in person. Yes, we are most grateful for your steadfast presence. I worried what would happen if the Sultana first laid out her rather reckless plan, as she has returned to us not only unharmed, but invigorated. For the sake of Her Majesty's well-being and our continued peace of mind, we hope that you will agree to further forays at her side. We were also informed by Mistress Momodi that the Gleaners Guild ship was instrumental in facilitating our request. When next you visit Charlene, please do pass on our warmest regards to Shallow Moor. Okay. Whoa! It's always fun when all the minions load in at once. This way. Could I have teleported down there? Sure. But I didn't. Off your job, thanks for arriving in Ul'dah. Yo, this bunny girl looks awesome. So the little lady in waiting sends her regards as well, does she? They sure know how to make a girl feel appreciated. Oh, I should probably give you a nudge in Ozma's direction. He's been standing in the crowd every few moments hoping you're back to regale him with a tale of your odd job adventure. If you have the time, I'm sure you'd be thrilled with any scrap of story you'd care to share. Still did survey record unlocked. Now available with the VC Dungeon Finder main menu. New entries will be added along with the completed possible route in the variant dungeon. So this is the emote. Oh, it's the trench coat. Of course, Buns can't wear it. I'm not surprised how these gloves look. Not bad. Not bad gloves. How about the pants? Ooh. Those are quite classy with the stripes. The stripes stay though when you do. They do. There's some pieces of gear in this game that when you dye them, stuff like this goes away. So I'm glad it doesn't. Okay, I want the pants for sure. Shoes I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I kind of want the pants more than even the top. Shoes are just silly. I mean, if you're going for a mobster glam, it rocks. What do these earrings look like? Oh, it has like the old hildy crest. Then there's the emote, which of course, that's like #1 priority. Oh, it's tradable and sellable. Interesting. Is every piece of it sellable? It looks like it is. It doesn't have market board prohibited, except for on the earring. Wow, so you can just buy all this if you want? Damn. That'll be a decent way to get some gil for this first week or two. Wow, how far your adventures would you ever share, would you? Still the subterrain. The Sildin subterranean. I'm passing familiar with its history. And Mistress Momodi's client had you exploring the network of tunnels and aqueducts? It went something like this. Fascinating, but your description of the mysterious date's floral motif sounds very much like a gerbera or daisy, as some prefer to call it. Shella Moore is our resident botanical expert, so I can only tell you what she's told me, that gerberas are a common sight in Ul'dah, having adapted to thrive in Thanalan's arid climate. I've also read that the Royal House of Thorn had something special relationship with these blooms. Man, all those people just went away. It's crazy. It was not during the Thorn Dynasty, Sildin waterways were purged of zombies. Curious, the Thorn's shadow flickers, ever present at the edges of your tail. I understand it is not at liberty for me to tell everything, but even the abridged account has been absolutely captivating. A sealed gate, hidden paths which lie beyond the kind of perilous locales a poor combatant such as myself would read about but never hope or wish to visit. Deep beneath Ul'dah do mighty guardians dwell, but what have they been placed to protect? It practically bleeds intrigue. Yes, I'm ready to write an adventure epic, and it will be set in dank passageways of Sildin subterranean. But let me think a moment. Anything lurking in moldy aqueducts for an extended length of time would surely deteriorate or rust or decay set in. Putting aside the questions of how long they've been down there, is it not reasonable to expect that the inhabitants were once far stronger? This is how we unlock the hard mode. Yeah, perhaps strong enough to challenge even indomitable Byleth, eh? With you as my muse, this book will all but write itself. Oh, is that it? Did I do it? It looks like I did it. Okay, they're done.